So tonight I'm out doing a bivy bag camp in a new bivy bag. If you're a subscriber to the channel, you would have remembered what I run about a storm bivy that I got. Well, it's a bivy bag storm, the one-man version of it. So we're out tonight and it's going to get to -5, possibly -6. But we're going with the -5. Now this light is a bit bright, so I need to be careful where I'm going. Yeah, so we're going to go with -5. And the bivy bag, ground camping, so it is going to be a bit of a challenge. Got some simple food, but really nice food. And when I say we're out, there's me and vegan Dan. So, I think you can see how cold it's getting already. Over here in the UK, -5, December the 1st. Wow, that is fantastic. We don't always get it like this. It's normally January, February time. -5, fantastic. Me and vegan Dan were quite excited to be out in it. Gives us time to test his winter equipment. I'm not going to be getting my sleeping system out right yet, because I do believe if you use a down sleeping bag and you have it set up and everything, then it'll loft up with all the cold air. So I'm a big believer these days in getting a sleeping bag out last. Then it's in the layer of the bag itself, and then your rucksack. And I've actually wrapped the bag up in a bivy bag liner as well. So it just, you know, helps keep that cold out of the bivy bag as well. Sleeping bag as well, sorry. But there's a couple of things that we do need to get on with, and the first one is collecting firewood, because as it's going to drop, we're going to feel it, and that's something I don't want to be. We're going to deal with it, but you get what I mean, don't you? I try, hopefully, get some heat going. Now I do have a wool fleecy coat thing on, so that's going to help me keep warm a little bit. I'm wearing gloves, I've got my hat. I'm not messing around at -5. So we'll get some firewood sorted and I'll bring you back. Right, so we've just come across this nice little stash of wood. This could have been something we've done previously and forgot all about it. It just saves us having to root around, because the temperature is starting to drop. So the best I've been down to over in the UK is -9 2 times. I think Monday, Tuesday, this cold snap's going, and then it's going to warm itself back up. But to be in sub-zero temperatures, camping in a bivy bag, is quite exciting. Last weekend I did it in one of them survival blankets. I'll share a link in the description if you haven't seen it. Or at the end of this video there'll be a little square that pops up. You can click on that and there'll be like a round circle. If you enjoy this video, you can hit that and it'll help you subscribe to my channel. If you can't wait that long and you want to see more what I get up to on this channel, please do consider subscribing. I'm on my target of getting to 80,000 subscribers before Christmas. So that's exciting to get there. So if you can help me and you're interested, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. Wow, we've dropped light really fast. Oh yeah, and don't forget, give the video a massive thumbs up to all my regular viewers. Thank you very much for your support over the last couple of weeks. You've been amazing. I'm going to try and collect some firewood. I've got one piece. How long will that last me? There we go. We're collecting it. We get in there. Yes. Now, because my light's shining on my face, it's very hard to be able to walk out without falling over something. Yep, there we go. I'm trying to picture it in my head where I am. There's the firewood. Right, I'll bring you back soon. So I will say one thing. It feels very weird to get to camp and not thinking about setting up my shelter, like my tent, my hammock or stuff like that. the moment the priority is getting firewood, just like it was last weekend video, because it gets dark so quick, doesn't it? So yeah, the priority is collecting firewood. And with this place, this little bit of private woodland I've got, it's not massive, so any deadfall is very hard to find due to people coming down and, you know, using this woodlands. I do know there's a couple of other lads who use it as well now, so any deadfall is going to be very hard to find, even worse. But we have found some, so it's not too bad. And like I say, there's this tree here with some long ones there, what I'm going to take. But I don't want to take everything. I want to try to leave some for it to do its natural cycle, dissolve into the ground, and then all goodness fit ground and stuff. I don't want to take too much of it, plus animals and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll take some of this though. See these here? We've had this snow down now for about 2 or 3 days, because it just keeps freezing at night time. You don't have time to dissolve very well. But yeah, we will take some of these. Like I said, I don't want to take too much. Once again, I'm using my new mic, so if there's any issues or any crackling when I'm recording, please do feel free to comment. Let me know certain points so I can go back to see what we're doing, and that'll help me record better next time for you, so you're not struggling to hear me or microphone cutting off and stuff. So just collecting firewood, come across this tree bark, and it's going to be absolutely perfect for what I want in starting the fire later on. I just want to cut this down there a little bit. What the idea is using this to put all the smaller piece on the fire, lighting tinding and stuff like that. Tyndall. And I can use this to start the fire going and transfer. Well, basically once it's going, I better slide it into the centre of the fire. So that's going to be pretty good. What I'm hoping I can do is just scrape some of this damper bark off from the inside. Like that. Yeah, I'll get my words mixed up. I'm sure you fully understand what I mean, don't you? There we go, we're getting it down now, aren't we? Just scraping basically the top layer off of the wet stuff. That's what I'm hoping to do anyway. Dan's axe, quite like this one. I might look at getting one myself.
When I can't find it myself, I'll know where to look for it.
Yeah. Do I leave it in your car, Dan? No, definitely not, Dan. See there, we're scraping all the wet stuff off, so that's really going to help a lot. There we go. Starting to split there, so that's as far as I'm going to go. But you can see there's 2 different colours. See, there's the lighter stuff, there's the wetter stuff. So we've got it down, especially on this side here, to the dryer. That seems to be like it's going to be wet all the way through. I suppose it don't make no difference really, does it? But I prefer to have it a bit of a drier surface. So what I'm doing is, I'm just prepping some of the thinner pieces to start the fire. Now if you've been following my channel for a while, you've probably seen me doing this a lot. But for the newcomers, it's always good to start your fire with thinner pieces first and then build your way up. Temperature is starting to drop even more now. You know, I do, like I say in all the videos, I think I talk about it in all the videos that we do, but I'd love it to get down to like -20, -30. And I've been talking to a YouTuber who lives in Canada, and I've been on about year, not next year, year after, might be going over there to have a camp when it's really cold weather. So that'd be very exciting if that happens. And that's just really to witness and to be out in the extreme cold temperature that they get. Canada, I keep thinking Australia in my head, but that's sunny on Christmas Day there, isn't it? But yeah, I'm sure it's Canada. So if that follows through, that don't sound right, does it? If that comes through, follow through. If that comes through, that'd be exciting. Like I say, it won't be next year, 24, probably 25 maybe. Here's a question for you, let me know in the comments below. 1st of December, you're going to watch this video on 2nd of December, because I'm pretty quick at editing, because I've done it for that many years now. Have you put your Christmas tree up? Now I know this video, it's part of videos on it, good for people in November, December. Well, November's over now, but December, probably the beginning of January. But have you put your Christmas tree up yet? 1st of December. I look forward to Christmas. My missus has got me a surprise tent, one that I've been looking at for a few years, so that's a thing to look forward to. Yeah, I do like it when people say, when I chat away like this when I'm doing stuff, but it makes them feel like they're in part of the video. Well, you are part of the video, because I'll tell you something, and it's true, and any YouTuber will disagree with it probably, not all, some people will, is when you upload your videos, you go to the effort in like being out in cold weathers, hot weathers, and all year round, let's say, and you put a lot of time and effort into what you're doing and spending money on it, and because your YouTube channel can cost a lot of money as well to run, but without people viewing it like yourself, you know, you're just sitting there now. I appreciate that, because without you guys, I don't think I'd record. If you did all the effort and then no one watched your videos, well, you'd stop. You'd stop recording, like a lot of YouTubers have. But without you guys watching and enjoying what I get up to, I won't be right here now in the middle of this bit of woodland by myself, because Dan's gone back to his car, so that's going to take him a bit of time, talking away to my camera. Because I know full well, within the first 20-30 minutes of uploading this video, it's probably had a couple of 100 views. And I'm very grateful for that. And if you want to comment, please do comment. I'm around for about 3 hours after this video upload, so I'll reply to as many comments as I can within the first 3 hours. After that, I'm too busy. So I'll try to record as best, not record. Did I say record best as I can? I'll try comment as best as I can after that. But yeah, for the first 3 hours I'll be around, so if you want to comment, I'll chat back to you. Just understand, if you talk and I talk back to you, I can't continuously keep replying to one person all the time, because there will be a couple of people who thankfully do comment, and if I have like one conversation back and forth with them, I am missing other comments on the channel. But I'm catching myself now replying to comments with videos over 4 years ago. I find that absolutely amazing. I think I've got a nice little bundle of small tinder here, and tinder.com, and then we can concentrate on getting this fire going. Yeah, I did put an hole in it, look. Peekaboo! You know what that is, don't you? Have a guess what that is, go on. It's a wiggly woodworm. Wiggly woodworm. Oh, I'm off my bloody head out. It's getting cold. I don't feel it when I'm moving around, it's when I stop. I start feeling it. It's not going to help putting my glove on wrong way around, is it? On wrong hand. Yeah, oh, that's what I want to get out. All this stuff here is dry bark and dryish from the tree that they've cut down over there. This is going to light the fire, hopefully. So it's time to light the fire. You can see I've got all the smaller stuff here ready just to put on top gently as the fire is starting to go. We've got this sap stuff there. So at the moment it's just trying to get some of this going. I thought it'd be a lot easier in this, but it isn't. Seems to be harder. See, this sort of idea, the way it curves up, is probably a good idea if it's really windy. It's got something to do with it being so cold. Come on. Let's keep going. There we go, there we go, there we go. Right. Just want to try use a little bit of this. That ain't gonna work, is it? Yeah, it's definitely going. There we go. Definitely got it lit there now. You can just see it inside. It takes a little bit of time. I think the cold air don't help it either. You can definitely see it, can't we? Right, so I moved it over and we've had to fight to keep it going, and I'm in a hell of a fight. I think the cold air is really causing problems, but it seems it's going now, so that's good. So what I'm trying to do is move some of the bigger pieces further to the top, like that. But yeah, it's been a bit of a fight. Now it's just time just to sit down, warm my hands up a little bit. We have got a nice healthy stash of wood here to the right of me. I can just throw this on the fire. We are down to -3 right now, but when we sat around this fire, everything seems alright, doesn't it? But yeah, lighting a fire, you know, it has its challenges, but once you have it going like this, then you can be satisfied to know you've done it. It's just a nice feeling knowing you've got your heat there and everything's just fantastic. It'll be time to get something to eat in a minute and a nice cup of coffee. So at last, it's time I can make a drink. I am so thirsty. Last time we were in these woods, I did overnight without any food or water. This is a little challenge, but really, I should have really brought at least some liquid. That should easy boil in there. Right, so I've got my camping gas stove out. I was going to use this, well I will be using it in the morning to make a coffee. But I've decided it's the way I'm going to cook my pulled pork. So we're going to do it how you normally do a camping meal anyway. Just push it in like this. It's still -3, so temperature is starting to drop, and Dan's in his tent and the wall of his tent is starting to freeze up. So check that out if you want to see it on his channel. I'll share a link in the description. If I forget, just put vegan outdoors. He'll pop up on YouTube. Just look for an airy faced fella with glasses on. You know, nobody's finding him. Or just put nightcat tents in, he'll pop up. Not nightcat, yeah, nightcat, he'll pop up. My stove's going good. I know it's a little bit silly, innit? You know, I'm using a stove, plus I'm using the fire. You know, I could have brought a pan out to boil the food in, but I didn't. I've done it this way. Because what I plan to do is I plan to have the meal just so I'm getting in my sleeping setup, so I'll go to bed with a nice warm belly. But I'm a bit hungry now, so I need to do it this way. But by God, that fire took a long time. So I'm just about to tuck into my pulled pork meal. I do have some tiger bread here, but it sort of got squashed. So I've been having this while my meal's been warming up. But I can dunk it within the meal. I tell you what, it tastes absolutely fantastic. Oh yeah. I know it's probably not even the way to do this, to have this pulled pork, but so what? Be different, be that person, get up and get outdoors. No matter how you do it, as long as you're having a good time. Yeah, I say a lot. Don't just sit on your settee, your chair, whatever you're watching me on, bus with headphones in, and you go, I really want to try camping. Just get up, get outdoors and get it done, because after your first few times, if you're still nervous, meet a friend, take them out camping with you. Look at the size of that pulled pork there. That'll pull apart, won't it? But my teeth are going to do that. Wow. 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 Now, I think I'm going to say Tesco's. Where have I been shopping? I'm going to say Tesco's. I've got to do. Go see if you can get some of this. It's in a black box. Oh, wow. Look at the size of that. It's massive. The flavour is so beautiful. Wow. When I go on a hike, do some camping again soon, I'm going to get another one of these and put them in them foil bags that I use. And I might add a little bit of onions, peppers and stuff to it like that, because this is absolutely beautiful. I might pull it apart first, but that tasted outrageously fantastic. Wow. See, this is why you got to get up and get outdoors, because I didn't know what this tastes like. I was watching it boil, thinking, oh, I hope it's all right. But now when I eat it, I'm like, whoa. Wow, that is absolutely beautiful. Oh wow, I've got loads, there's just loads left in here, so much of it. Right, I'm going to finish eating my dinner and I'll bring you back soon. Right, so it's starting to get a bit late now, so we thought we'd get the setup done. This is my Bivvy Storm 1. I'll do more of a sort of review video of this once I've used it a few times. It gives you some emergency signs here, some numbers to call, SOS Europe 112, SOS USA and Canada 911. Just some signals. Do you need help? Yes, you need help. No. Some first aid positions and stuff like that. But we'll do more of that in time. But as you can see here, inside it, there's like a zip down this side here. So if you pull the zip down, it's about halfway down the zip is. And then my Outdoor Vitals sleeping bag, minus 17. Really need this tonight. Sleeping bag liner, my down Sundick. I'll show you the word that so you don't think I'm having you on. Sundick slippers. And then my pullers here, my trusty blue puller with an inflatable puller behind it, just to give it that extra lift. And then on floor, I've got the foam Beyond Outdoors sleeping mat, but in here I've got another mat. Then you can see it there, can't you? So this will throw all the heat back up. I'm gonna have to sort it out because I seem to have put it the wrong way around. So the foil side needs to be up. Or would it make any difference? I will swap it round in a bit. Just that's the way I like to have it. At the moment it's just wrong. I'll sort that out, like I say. Like I say, once I've used this a couple of times, I will come back to the channel and make a video on it. I don't just want to say, yeah, it's great because it did good one night. I want to use it a few nights. Like I said, -5 now. It really is getting cold. And because around the fire, where the ground was frozen, now because the heat is sort of like thawed all the ground, so now it's all mushy and wet and horrible. So my gloves were on the floor, I've stood over them, and they're absolutely wet through. Bit of stupidity there, but what matters there? Yeah, I'm pretty confident this setup will be alright. I'll always let you know in the morning. No, it can be worse than last weekend's. If you've not yet seen it, I'll link that in the description as well anyway. I think I've said I'll put it up here for you somewhere, end the video. There's like a cold breeze coming this way, so Dan's got a little tarp. So what I'm thinking about doing is having a lean-to from here round to this tree, so I get like a little bit of block from the cold breeze coming towards me. That's probably quite a good idea actually, isn't it? But yeah, it's getting even colder now. I think we're at the -5. It's 11:45 at night, so we are going to bed soon. I need to turn this mat over now, don't I? So I'll crack on with that and I'll bring you back soon. Right, so now we've just got down to the last bit of wood. It is really late now, and it is still -5. It's not dropped below that, so hopefully that's as cold as it's going to get. We've still got some nice heat kicking off the fire anyway. Took a while to cut the wood, let's get it all ready, but let's check that out. It's what it's all about. Just enjoying a nice warm fire when you're camping. So, made his way to bed now. It's very, very late. See you. I've got Dan's DD tarp. It's like a magic carpet. So that's just made like a little barrier from the draft of the wind this side. So it keeps the draft off me. I'm happy about that really. Yeah, so there's only one thing I can do is that's go to sleep, and I'll let you know in the morning how well it is set up. Everything seems alright. It's just, it is a little bit tight. So with this design one, Bivvy Storm, you can get a 2-person one. So I think I'll be looking at getting that really. The 1-person one's a bit tight for me. I'm not the smallest of fellas, then again I'm not the biggest of fellas. But I would prefer to have more room to move around in. But who knows? I might wake up in the morning and everything will be fine. It all depends how you sleep, doesn't it? If you're moving around all night and you're waking up because you can't move and you feel a bit claustrophobic, then that's a problem. If you sleep all night, then you're happy, aren't you? But I'm never going to get to sleep if I don't stop talking, so I'll see you in a bit. Well, good morning, people. It's 8 o'clock. It got really cold. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Actually feeling it through the bivy bag. I don't know if it's because I'm so, squished up in it sort of thing, because it's quite tight around me. So I'm definitely have to look for the bigger size one. And that just shows how cold it was, 'cause I think you can see in here. At my water. It's about 50% frozen. Oh. I didn't feel any cold coming up from the ground. The sleeping bag was quite warm as well. I just felt a little bit, you know what I mean, a little summit. So what that means is we have to make that little bit of a change to make it right. Definitely need a toilet as well. Well, most important thing in the morning, getting a coffee on the go. Boiling enough water for me and Dan. I don't see the point in wasting his gas. Well, as cold as it is, we have to have these drinks and start packing up, I think. Cup looks well burnt, doesn't it? But it adds to the flavour. Oh, that's really nice. I could have done with this, I think about 2 o'clock in the morning, and when I woke up and it was really cold. A bit more of the idea in zipping my sleeping bag a bit higher up and then roll back over and get back to sleep. At least it's going to be an easy pack up. Right, so that's another camp over and done with. I've really enjoyed being out last night. Like I say, at one point I was literally freezing because my bivvy were open and I opened my sleeping bag a little bit for some reason, so I was literally freezing then. But got fire going, had quite a good night as you can see from the video. I think next video will be a nice hot tent camp, so if you're not yet subscribed and you fancy seeing more, hit this here. You better subscribe to my channel. I'll share last weekend's video where I used a silver foil shelter thing to keep warm. But for now, thanks for watching. I seriously appreciate you being on my channel, and I hope I see you next time.